Hey guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today I need to do a massive declutter of my wardrobe. So it's not quite autumn yet. We still have definitely another month of summer weather left. But I'm just feeling like I really need to declutter this space, to tidy it, to kind of get an idea of what's going to be in my autumn wardrobe moving forward. So I plan to do project 333 for my autumn wardrobe, which is basically picking 33 items and wearing them for 3 months and having just those items in your wardrobe. So I kind of want to just get my head around that and see what pieces I want to pull out. Sorry for the noise. Also, the window's open. It's so hot in London. It's like 37 degrees and I cannot handle it. It's the worst day of weather-wise to be thinking about my autumn wardrobe, but I just really want to get a head start on this and I want to be prepared, and I also want to be excited for autumn. And I don't think I need all of my summer pieces in my wardrobe anymore. I think I can refine them back a little bit because I'll only need them for the next few weeks or thereabouts. Also, I don't know if my fringe looks cool like this or it just looks a mess, but I'm way too sweaty to have it over my face, so let's just roll with this. So if I show you what a mess my wardrobe is behind me, it's just so much stuff. It's so much like knitwear and jeans and dresses, all sorts of stuff, and all kind of seasons as well. So I really need to just take everything out and lay it all on my bed. Kind of sounds a bit daunting, but let's just go for it, and yeah, let's do that. I have a mountain of stuff behind me. I just literally thrown everything in my bed, shoes, clothes, accessories, everything. And I'm just going to go through them one by one and just see, if I was to get rid of everything, which things that I'd really feel I would miss. So it's those things that I really don't want to get rid of that I want to keep in my wardrobe. And then I'm going to separate them into seasons. So some things will still have to go back. They're really wintry things. And they're really summery things that I possibly would have worn on a holiday that I'm clearly not going on now. They can go back as well, but I'm going to try and store them separately because at the moment my summer and winter stuff is mixed, so I need to sort that. Okay, so let me take you through my train of thought at the moment after going through all of that stuff. I have a massive pile over here of things that I want to sell on Depop or Vestiaire Collective, depending on whether it's designer or not. I have a box of shoes just below the camera, of shoes that I really haven't worn a lot, if at all really. I have definitely one pair in there that I might have worn once, but that's probably max. Some of the boots in there are off season, so they're more like autumn winter boots, so that's why I'm not wearing them at the moment. I think I'm just gonna have to store them away. But also my feet are never going to grow, and I feel like shoes are one thing that I like to collect, and then I can just take them back out in the future. So I'm not going to do anything with them at the moment. I'm not going to get rid of them or sell them. I'm just going to kind of leave them there and hope that I wear them. I've created a pile of dresses that I've kind of taken out of my everyday capsule because I'm not the dressiest person ever, like the dressy dress kind of girl. But it's really nice to have nice dresses when those occasions come up, like special occasion, a wedding, it's your birthday, or you just feel like you need a little pick-me-up someday, so you just want to wear a dress. So I'm going to put those into a certain section of my wardrobe. I'm going to have a little occasion capsule and put all my dresses there, just so I can take them out of my everyday wardrobe, and it kind of takes the pressure off that when I'm not wearing them every day, I'm not feeling like I should be. It's because they're occasion pieces. I have a little pile of clothes that's kind of like, I want to keep them, I don't want to get rid of them, but I haven't been wearing them a lot, so I think I'm going to need to pull them out. If they're autumn appropriate, I'm going to need to pull them out into autumn, put them in my 333 and force myself to wear them, and then if I really I'm not enjoying wearing them, then I can get rid of them. On this rail here I have all the things that I want to keep, that I really love, that I love to wear. It's a mix of autumn, winter and spring, summer, as you can kind of tell. It's not too overloaded. If you think about this as kind of all of my clothes. So I've got lots of stuff hanging here and a few little bits here. Let me bring you down. And we've got loads of my like knitwear and denims, and then I have two pairs of shoes at the bottom. My summer sandals, the only pair of sandals that I own that I find comfortable. So these are literally going to stay with me for life. And then like my winter boots that I just know I wear all the time. I pretty much wore these like 4 out of the 5 days a week at work in winter, so I would never get rid of those. But yeah, I have a little pile of basics as well. It's not like exciting things that I love so much, but it's like a grey t-shirt and like a white polo neck, beige polo neck, things like that that are really great for certain times of the year, but they're more just basics. They're kind of the boring pieces that make up the rest of my outfits and the rest of my wardrobe. So this pile over here is what I will be putting onto Depop, so I'm going to photograph some of it later and upload it. I'll leave a link to my Depop below because I'm planning to put up a load of stuff for like £5 or less just to get rid of it. I'm not really looking to earn a living off it or anything. I just kind of want to get it out of my wardrobe. Some of those things are already up there, and then some other things I just need to photograph and get up there and just post them away to a new home. Hopefully someone else will find them and love them. Now I just need to tidy up my room. I'm going to put everything back in my wardrobe and then I'll show you what it all looks like. So I got rid of a few belts, but I literally just kept 2. I have one with silver hardware and it's leopard print, and one with gold hardware and it's black. This is literally all I wear, is one of these belts, so I don't need anything else. So some dresses I have, like this one here, I would put this into my everyday summer wardrobe because this one I'll reach for during summer just on a day-to-day basis. But things like this, so this is a little DIY slip dress I made, I don't see myself reaching for it on like a daily item to wear, so I'm going to put this into my dress section. And I have another 2 dresses here. These are both 100% silk, so they're not ideal for summer anyway, but they're both dressy dresses and I feel like they're the opposite of each other, which is amazing. This is like a long sleeve black silk bias cut midi dress. I love this. Picked this up at Christmas in a charity shop for £1. I don't know how. And this one is just kind of like a cowl neck strappy dress, long back. It's probably more maxi, probably, yeah, almost full length. So these are just really good like occasion dresses. This obviously if it's a bit warmer, and this if it's a bit colder, and then it's like silver, black, literally like just opposite dresses, but I love wearing these because 100% silk just feels so good on your skin. But both of them were sourced secondhand. Something like this, I don't actually wear loads and loads. It's this 100% leather, real leather tan blazer, and it's just such an amazing, unique piece. And the reason I bought it, even though I'm vegetarian, is because it was secondhand. I got it in Camden Market in some vintage leather shop, so I adore it. Don't wear it tons, but it's the kind of piece that I just don't want to get rid of because it's so kind of unique. I won't be able to replace it so easily because I found it secondhand and because it's like a vintage piece. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Sometimes outerwear kind of ends up in the same category for me, that it's more like a dressy piece. But I can't wait to wear this in autumn, and I'm gonna include it in my project 333 to force myself to wear it. Another piece that I really don't wear a lot. This is an amazing olive print shirt, I think, from People Tree that I got when shortly after I worked there, actually. But I worked on this campaign a lot with the V&A, so it's a collaboration that People Tree do with the V&A Museum, and I just love it so much. And I actually don't think I've worn it yet, but I want to, and I want to keep it because it's kind of like a souvenir as well. And I just think it has such cool 70s vibes. Maybe now my new fringe could go nicely. So I'm gonna try and include this in my autumn wardrobe as well, and again force myself to wear it. So dresses like this that aren't necessarily my style, but it's one that I made, and I think sometimes when it comes to occasion dressing, my style can be quite different to my everyday style. I like to go a little bit girly and flouncy, so this dress, I bloody love it. It's just this like really heavy velvet dress, and I'm sweating even holding it today. But I adore it, and it's not something I ever want to get rid of, again because I made it myself. But I'm just going to store it at the back of my wardrobe. Because it's velvet, I can just roll it up and it won't crease, so I'm just gonna pop it back here. It's kind of like hidden storage. And I do the same with some of my loungewear pieces, so I just have some black joggers from People Tree that I just pop back here, that I know it's there when I need it. It's not kind of out of arm's reach, but it's not in eyesight, it's not in view either. So I have a bit of an idea now of the pieces I want to include in my autumn wardrobe for my project 333. I'm going to put them together in another video, maybe 2 weeks time, more towards the end of August, because then my wardrobe will be starting from September. But I want to judge what the weather is like then, because it might not be the best time to go all in with an autumn wardrobe. So my best tips that I can give you for decluttering your wardrobe for the upcoming season is to just pull absolutely everything out, pile it on top of your bed, and go through it one by one and just see if you still want that piece in your wardrobe. Do the whole Marie Kondo, does it bring you joy method. It does have a little bit of truth to it. And just try and think, have I worn this season? Is it something I can carry into next season? Or maybe it was out of season and that's why you didn't wear it. And then just divide up what you have left over into your sell piles, your donate. You can donate to a charity shop, you can donate to a friend, you could bring them along to a swap shop and see what you can get in exchange for your unwanted pieces. You can get something new in without spending any money, or you can store it away for the winter or for next spring and summer and just do it on a little rotation like that. And maybe when it comes to pulling it out next year, you just might be a little bit more excited about it then. Who knows? That's the fun of having a capsule wardrobe that kind of rotates, is that you can store things away and pull them out again and get just a bit more excitement into an item that you've kind of missed or haven't worn for 3 to 6 months. So I really love that aspect of having a capsule wardrobe. I feel like it makes my wardrobe more fun than less fun, because I feel like a lot of people would think capsule wardrobes are very restricting, but I don't think so at all. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you don't want to miss my Project 333 33-piece wardrobe in a couple of weeks time, and I will see you guys in my next video.